Hello everybody, I am ZOMG, but you can call me Z, and this, my friends, is Hearthstone. Some of you may know what Hearthstone is, some of you may not. For those who don't, Hearthstone is a collectible card game made by Blizzard. The card game itself is based on World of Warcraft, so if you're a fan of World of Warcraft, I think you're going to love this. There are so many little things that tie in. Moves, classes, familiar, cards, everything. At the moment, the game is currently in its beta phase, and I was so lucky as to open my emails and have a beta key waiting for me there. You can also sign up for the beta by just going to your Battle.net page. If you're not already signed up for Battle.net, do it. It's free. Why not? And just opt in for the beta test, and maybe you'll get lucky. Anyway, currently the game, well, as far as I'm aware, the game is going to be released and it's going to be free to play, but there are going to be paid sort of trappings in the game. One of them is going to be you can pay for arena entries, which pitch you up against other people in a competition where you can win things. The other way is to buy packs of cards. You can buy them in the store as such here. It costs you, I think, what is it? The least you can do is 2 packs for $3. It's not too bad. Obviously, they get cheaper the more you buy. You can change the amount that you buy. I think 40 is probably the most you can buy anyway. Thing is, it's free to play, and you don't really need to do this because otherwise, you probably see over here, you can buy a pack for 100 gold. I've got 100 gold there. You can also buy an entry into the arena for 150 gold. And no matter how well or bad you do in the arena, you're always guaranteed to get a card anyway, like a pack of cards rather, I should say anyway. So, you're going to get cards anyway. You earn gold from playing in the play mode, which will pit you up against other people. There's a ranked and unranked way to do it. Every 3 wins you get, I think you get 10 gold. And then there are quests which pop up in here. They stack up every day. Get a couple of victories with the Druid of Road. Couple of ones with mages, that changes all the time. As you do them, you get your gold. You'll always get your 10 gold for your 3 wins anyway, so over the time you're doing that, you're going to amass your gold, and you get arena for free. You don't have to worry. But, you know, if you don't like doing that, you don't have to. I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm just going to get into it. I'm still not really good at the game, and I haven't played it for a couple of weeks because I've been really, really busy, as is probably evidenced by the fact that I haven't been online and making videos for you guys, or myself, or whoever is watching them. So I'm just going to have a mess around in the practice mode just to get my groove on. I'm not going to try and explain much about the cards until they sort of pop up and we can sort of see. I'll sort of discuss the mechanisms there as well. I have got a couple of decks that are built up already. I didn't explain the different modes, did I? Oh, that's bad. Let's go back. So you get 3 modes of play that you can play in anyway. There is the play mode, which contains both ranked and unranked matches. That will pitch you up against other players online, so you can test your skills and stuff against them. Where you use decks that you pre-construct based on your specific class cards, and then other neutral minions that belong to anyone that you can use for whatever. The practice mode puts you up against bots. You can choose any class, again using your decks that you create, or you can use a basic deck. There are 2 different modes. There are just the regular ones, and then there are also expert kind of ones, which I haven't actually played against, which is going to be kind of fun too. Expert ones are only unlocked after you can defeat each of the 9 classes in the regular one. And then there is the arena play, which, as I sort of mentioned earlier, you can pay a fee to jump in, or you can spend gold that you earn over the course of playing the game. Arena mode is a little bit different because you don't use the decks that you've already created. You use decks, well, basically, you draft a deck. I don't know if you know much about sort of card games and that kind of stuff. I didn't until now, but basically you were presented with, a deck has 30 cards in it anyway. You're presented with 3 choices of cards, and you choose one of those, and you build your deck out of this consecutive series of choices out of 3. And, you sort of pick ones that are good and bad, and then hopefully that does you well. And then you battle. If you lose 3 matches in arena, you are out. If you make 9 wins, you are out, and you get your rewards based on how well you do. Anyway, I'm going back into this one because that's where I bug it up. So I'm going to have a go at my mage, and I'm going to try one of the expert ones. I'm going to try playing against a paladin, because that's fun. I actually tried to do this before, but I got an error and the game wouldn't let me play. So let's see if I have any more success this time. There was an error starting your game. Please wait a few minutes and try again. Well, I waited about half an hour while I tried to warm myself up for recording, so what are we going to do? I don't know. let's play an unranked game. I'm going to play the mage again because that's fun. I'm familiar enough with that one. So hopefully we can find an opponent online and I can give you a look at the game. As I said, I'll try to explain sort of the way the game plays as we go. But I'm not going to sort of try and think of, you know, hey, there's also this card that does this thing. There was a lot of frame rate loss there. That's really, really weird. So, mage versus mage. I am playing against, what's your name up there? So, I get to go first, and I get a choice of 3 cards that go into my hand. At the moment, basically, they have a mana cost where you have to spend the different mana to play them. At the beginning, you're not going to have 4 mana to do any of these, so you get to discard them and hopefully get some better cards in your hand to begin with. I'm throwing those ones away, and there we go. We've got 1 minion that works, we've got a couple of spells, and I go first. So, only thing I can do right now is play my Voodoo Doctor. So, you know what, I might actually hold on to him for now and end my turn. I'm also going to greet my opponent. Now, as you see in the bottom corner, I have 1 out of 1 mana crystals. Mana crystals are the resource that you use to play your cards, indicated on the top left corner of your card. Every turn you will get...
One shot.
Oh, Elven Archer, so they get to deal 1 damage to me. A card that has the battle cry... I guess flavor text on it means that when the card comes into play, they get to do a certain thing. In the case of the Elven Archer there, deal 1 damage and they got to choose me. So now I am coming on. I've got a spell, Arcane Explosion, deal 1 damage to any minions, but I'm not going to do that. I am instead going to play my Voodoo Doctor, restore a little bit of health to me, which is his battle cry. And I'm going to end my turn because there is nothing more that I can do. Now, as I was probably saying, every turn that you get 1 more mana crystal up to 10, which by that time you get 10, you are able to play there. So the game sort of starts out a little bit slow. There are some classes who it takes a long time for them to sort of get started. Other ones have a pretty good early game, and then at the sort of end, they sort of go a bit slow. You just saw my opponent there play the card of the coin. The coin is a thing they give to the second person, the person who goes second. It's like an attempt to sort of balance the game out, make it a little bit better, I guess. Alrighty, so 3 out of 3, I've got a minion with taunt. You see they got a minion with taunt as well. This one has, however, enrage on it as well. So taunt basically means I can't attack my enemy at all until the minion with taunt is taken care of. But this one also has a thing called enrage on it, so that when they get hurt, they gain an extra little bit of damage. Simply, I am going to, perhaps if I use my guy to kill you, that makes you a little bit stronger, but I'm going to do an Arcane Explosion, which does 1 damage to all minions on the board, and I'm going to end my turn there. So let's just keep playing. The cool thing is, a lot of these little things around the place are interactable, so I can open the door, I can smush all these little things, and then grow some more. Raid Leader. Raid Leader is a pretty good card. All other minions that are on your side of the board get +1 extra as a damage buff, so you can get some pretty cool things happening on there. What am I going to play this time? Now that I have 4 mana, I can actually play this Fireball and do a fair bunch of damage to my enemies, so... I don't know if I should do that. I'm actually going to play my Taunt minion onto the board right now and just end my turn there. Hit the gong a couple of times because, you know, why not? It's kind of cool because the other people can't hear you doing these things. Otherwise, that'd be annoying. You could just completely spam your enemy. Go. Swamp Ooze, Battle Cry. If an opponent has a weapon of some description, then when you bring the Swamp Ooze in, that will destroy it. Like warriors, shamans, paladins, and rogues get weapons. What are you going to play? So this is something I didn't sort of explain because this is the first time it's popped up. Every character, because the classes are based on the different classes in the World of Warcraft, you have a minion power, or hero power, I should say minion. I'm looking at this because it's minions. Hero powers differ per class. Fire Blast does 1 damage. That's the major sort of bread and butter spell when you play the game. What am I going to choose? I could polymorph something and kill it. maybe I should do that. Polymorph is a really good spell to hang on to, so I think I might just... you know, I've got 2 of them, so I think perhaps I'll polymorph this guy for now.
I don't have enough mana.
I can't kill the thing. I'll just kill off my taunt minion. That was a pretty bad trade, I think, and I'm left with 1, so... that was a bit of a bad play. I am going to say... Whoops. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. That's probably a bad idea. But, you know, because it leaves me vulnerable now to this 2 damage minion, and he's going to add something else onto the board, which will gain the buff from his thing.
Never know what hit him.
Nightblade. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty nasty card as well. Something like that I should have saved my polymorph for. Although now I have Flame Strike, which does 4 damage to all of the enemy's minions. So that is a nice little one. 4 damage, she's got 4 health, he's got 2. I might just... Oh no, if I leave it then... He's going to do another whole bunch of damage against me. How about I instead... should I polymorph again? See, the question is, if I polymorph now, they might have some other really huge monster that I would rather take out first. So maybe instead... Shavers. Yeah, I'm going to polymorph her because she's got too much health. She's going to hurt me a lot. Goodbye. End my turn. Now, I'm notorious for accidentally forgetting things that I could probably have done or should have done or whatever on the field. So, you know, don't get too angry at me if I've, like, finished my turn without doing a move by accident because it's been known to happen. You know what? Fuck your kite. You don't need it. Reckless Rocketeer has an ability called Charge, which means usually when you put a minion onto the board, you have to wait 1 turn for them to be able to actually do something. God, now you see, I really wish I had left that there. You know what? I'm going to use my Flame Strike and destroy all the enemy minions up there. And get rid of them. Anyway, I was saying, Charge, usually you have to wait 1 turn for your minions to be able to do an action on the board. With an enemy that with a minion that has Charge, they get to do it at the moment, they get on the board. So they're pretty good. And Reckless Rocketeer is... She's a pretty good one. She has a decent amount of damage, and sometimes that can really sort of equalize the battlefield now. I'm kind of really wanting... this is an interesting card. Now this is a gold card. You get it for spending some money. I've got that little guy as well. And we've got a minion at the end of your turn. Return... I've never seen this before. Return 6 health to a damaged character. Oh my lord, that's pretty damn good. Oh dear. This guy is keeping me well in check. I think I'm going to have to destroy Mechatorn there because I don't want any more minions coming onto the board. What else have I got? What else have I got? This one can't do anything. He's got no characters to heal, so I'm going to drop in my Water Elemental for now and end my turn. Oh, I didn't get to go any more things. I didn't notice that. Well, screw you. I wanted food stuff. Oh well. I'm a little upset because I don't have as many cards, or as many decent cards as I kind of want to be able to use. So, at this point in the game, it's looking a little sorry for me. I don't think I'm going to win this one. I wasn't going into it thinking I would anyway. Like I said, I'm quite out of practice. It's been a few weeks since I've had a bit of a play because I've been very busy. Oh, damn you, busyness. He can't seem to decide what he wants to do with his cards. Come on, bruh. Fight me. Come on. I kind of want to destroy this one soon. So if I don't destroy that, the repair bot is just going to keep on repairing and healing enemy minions, and that could be pretty buggered, especially if he gets a really high health minion.
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
Your turns are timed as well. If you don't, what? Okay. I don't know why he... Okay, missiles again. Wow. Sheesh. Come on, bruh, that's not cool. I don't know why he hit his own minion. What will I do? What shall I do? I'm going to destroy that anyway. I'm going to put Taunt Minion on the board. What else can I put up? Tasker Heal, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Yes, please. And it looks like now that he's got no cards on the board, I sort of have card control. But then again, that sort of depends on what he's got. Obviously, he's a mage, so he can probably have polymorph as well, which if he polymorphs, he will... And cold freezes all of my guys. Why would you do that? That's horrible. I can't. Arcane Explosion again, or is he going to hold it? No, well, I don't have any weapons, so you know what? Yeah, go on, kill him, because you're gonna have to. That sucks. I can't do crap. I can, however, do 3 damage to a character and freeze it, which I can freeze you. I can drop this guy down. Now I gain +1/+1 for every friendly minion on the board, which makes me up to 6/6, and I can also drop down my Elven Duvalaki, and I've still got enough to do this. So hopefully now on the next turn, I mean, now you can see we've both got no cards in our hand, so now it comes down to what cards we actually end up drawing out of our deck, and at this moment I'm kind of in a bit of a superior thing, unless that's Flame Strike. Death Rattle, do 2 damage to the enemy hero. Okay. So he's just going to Fire Blast me down. I want to keep the Ogre Magi, because I don't want him to die, because if I do get a good spell, I can do a fair amount of damage to the enemy. So, you know what, I might actually hold on to him for now. I'm going to ignore this guy, because he can only attack my shield guy at the moment. And I can do a damage back. So,
I'll give it a shot.
Let's just do that, end my turn, and see where we go. You know, thinking about it, I could have dropped him down, and next turn I'm going to get 4 extra damage onto that. If he can't counter any of these guys, I should have it on the next... I should have the win on the next turn. Things can turn around pretty quickly like that. I wasn't playing all that well, but... I don't know, I can't say that they're playing just as good, or they're doing badly. That sounds rude if I do.
I am the blade of the gods.
Restore 4 health to a hero. They get to do a little bit of damage to me. That's cool. What are you going to kill, bro? What are you going to kill? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's nothing else you can do, mate. 6, 10, 11. Let me count it. Before I be a smartass and say well played, twin, let's have a count. He's got 17 health. I've got 6 and 4 is 10, 11, and 6 is 17. So, just to be even more, I'm going to drop the spell guy down, which gives me an extra bit of damage. 1, and kaboom. Well played, you did well, Felician Hart. I surprised myself. That was pretty cool. I won. Because I'm playing in against the player one, I got 10 gold. Oh, I got 1 win towards my 10 gold. And cool. Oh, you also, you probably noticed before underneath my mage little guy. Man, there are so many things to talk about, and so many things that I don't. You get different rewards that you can get. Getting the first 10 levels get you your base cards that go towards your class. Then there are like golden versions of that. I hit level 15, so I get a golden version of Arcane Intellect, which is pretty cool. Sweet. Because I played a mage, and because I played against another player, that also counted towards one of my daily quests. So, begging my pardon, that went pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to call the episode to an end right there. What do you reckon? Do you want me to do more? I'm going to be honest, I'm not the best commentator on card games. I have got not the first idea how to do it. It's not as easy, I guess, as playing just a straight out like platform game like Rogue Legacy that I was playing, and I'm sorry, I don't really feel like continuing that series. I kind of want to get a good start again. It's a little bit different. It's more sort of talking about your tactics and that kind of thing. But I don't know. Did I do well? Do you want to see more of this? I want to play more of this because I was waiting for a beta key for this for ages, and I got one, and I want to do something with it now. I want to play. But, you know, what else, bro? thank you for watching. Tune in again. I'm hoping to restart making videos again. Like, it's not like the 5th time in my entire career that I've ever said that, but, you know, let's see where it goes. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.